If you think about it, for 30 years now, we've had, really, we've been artificially stimulating the economy with artificial tactics. I remember in the late 80s, I was one of the first people to get a liar loan. I remember them telling me, hey, because you put 30% down, just tell us how much money you earn and we're not going to check. And I remember thinking that was a little weird. And I remember, for the first time with car leases, late 80s, early 90s, all of a sudden average Americans thinking, well, if I'm always going to have a car payment, I might as well get a new car every 2 years. Well, that's great, but that artificially causes the bubble to expand. And it seems like our economy's run out of tricks now to artificially inflate things. And it's almost like now we're getting to like a normal level of spending growth. Are you seeing that?
Well, prime age labor force in this cycle, for the first time in a while, actually declined and we're slowly growing back. Now we're growing again. So actually, I'm very bullish on the U.S. economy for the next 2 or 3 decades. But I also understand that federal debt is going to increase at the fastest and highest levels we've ever seen, just because we have so many older people now. And to me, it's if higher federal debt or higher spending does not create inflation, then basically what we have is a debt service economy. So as long as interest rates stay low, we can still roughly consume to have a 2% economy out there without creating massive inflation where it would deteriorate the economy to any degree. So I think we're kind of in a little Goldilocks spot just because we have the reserve currency of the world. And I think old school inflation, how we used to look at it in the previous century, does not apply to this decade.